So the police department sounds like training has been underway, looking to deploy naloxone Narcan through the department for officers to use when they're out on patrol and normal duties. Why is that important for the department to have access for officers to Narcan?
Well, for a couple of reasons. Generally, we're the first ones on the scene, especially during the overnight hours. You know, we're already out and about, so we'll be on the scene sometimes 1 to 3 to 5 minutes before the fire department, who traditionally carry the Narcan. So we'll be able to administer it right away and hopefully bring the person towards recovery from the incident. The other piece is for personal safety. As officers are out in the field, they could accidentally come into contact with it, either through the loose powder laying around or from, you know, worst case scenario, pin stick or something of that nature. So an officer could have an accidental exposure and overdose on the drug itself, especially with some of the other synthesized systems that are out there, fentanyl and carfentanil, some of the things that are being cut into the heroin. So we have an accidental exposure, an officer can take care of himself or a peer if that's the case. So it's kind of a win-win for us to get it out in the squad cars and get it in the officer's hands.
Okay, and with the nature of drug investigations, you know, what can make it difficult to try to trace dealers, even if you have somebody who has been in an overdose situation?
So much of it happens behind closed doors, and it's not like you just walk up to the front door and ask for drugs. You have to have a way to get into the house. You have to know somebody. You have to have some level of trust with the dealer to get in there. So first, getting in the door, identifying the dealers, and then little things. You know, if they're pulling heroin from 2 or 3 different batches that they're selling, even a lab analysis might show that there's subtle differences. So that'll be difficult to say that, you know, this drug came from that dealer because it matched a prior batch. So, you know, it takes a lot of legwork, a lot of actual tangible evidence that you have to submit to find that similarity to say, yes, this most likely came from the same dose or the same batch.